Welcome, everybody, to Pinfalls and Passports. For those who don't already know, this is a podcast for people just like you who love the sport of professional wrestling, and for members of our WWE Travel Community Discord server. Not a member of the WWE Travel Community, come join one of the fastest growing pro wrestling communities online. You can find the Discord invite link here in the podcast bio, and don't forget to follow us on Instagram at Pinfalls and Passports and TikTok at Pinfalls_Passports. And please don't forget to follow and subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts to keep up to date with all the things involving the wacky world of pro wrestling. My name is Dorkchop. This is Pinfalls and Passports. And tonight I'm joined by my sister from another, Mr. Mirah.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
All right. So we had an interesting weekend of professional wrestling.
We do.
Yeah, and we've got an interesting upcoming weekend of professional wrestling and other stuff.
Yeah, this is the week, y'all. This is the last time with Mr. John Felix Anthony Cena. It's that
some
week.
Kind of way.
It's that week. Oh.
The last time is soon.
No, that's what it is. The last time is very soon. I think learning what we learned about he wanted more dates. Kind of a little gut punch, but I'm happy with what we did get from him. He's done so much over the last 20 years. I remember watching him. I was 3 or 4 years old, so I can't even complain. The dude's a GOAT. He knows it. He tries to live life to the fullest, and just hearing him talk, like, he's very inspirational. So it's just like seeing him more and more on like my TikTok and Instagram and YouTube. Like, I'm just like, dang, man, like, he's really about to be done professionally in the ring. Of course, he'll still be around. He's super mainstream, TV, movies, commercials, things like that. But I feel like nothing is going to hit the same with him in a WWE ring, in his jorts, in his sneakers, in that shirt, in that hat,
Right.
So I'm super excited to see him for his final match this weekend. I wish it was I wish it was in a place a little bit warmer, but it's all right. Okay.
Yeah. Well, we couldn't do Baltimore because they had the Army-Navy game there.
It's okay. I was thinking somewhere West Coast, a little warm.
San Diego.
There, even like Arizona or something. I know that's kind of like out. That's out of wedlock. But no, I was like, dang, I wish it was somewhere warmer.
Yeah, but it was it's starting to hit for me too. I mean, because I remember seeing Cena in his rookie year, and
I do too.
Those tights that he used to wear.
I was 3 watching him, so I remember. Oh gosh.
I was 24 when he debuted, so
yeah, he raised me essentially. He's always been that figure.
Yeah, he was a contemporary for me. He was goals. So, yeah, but we got some. We in addition to finding out who his final opponent was on SmackDown this weekend, we also found out some of the matches that are going to fill out the card for Saturday night's main event, which is pretty exciting. I mean, the card we'll get into it a little later on, but that card is looking pretty nice.
Now, are we looking at our traditional 4 to 5 matches? Is that correct?
I believe we're only getting 4 matches out of this weekend's show.
I'll save my comments.
Very well.
It's
very well.
But all right, what do we have?
So Drew and Cody kicked it off. Drew was in the building. He wasn't supposed to be in the building. Nick Aldis quickly pointed that out to him and said, "You need to get the hell out of my building." So Drew gets in his truck, and as he's trying to drive away, there's Cody. And Cody just starts fighting him inside the truck, and you can hear Drew. He's getting his ass kicked, and he's complaining about getting his ass kicked to Nick Aldis while he's getting his ass kicked.
So, okay. So we have this feud still going, which is fine. Drew can, and Cody can put on a match. What's in it for Drew at this point?
I don't know. I mean, unless he's winning the title at the Royal Rumble, which is where I think this feud is finally going to end. Yeah. I don't see what's in it for Drew either. But rumor is we'll have different directions for both men after that final match.
I hope so. I want Drew to capture this title. I would have rather him capture it any other place. But if we have to do in Saudi Arabia during the Royal Rumble, that's fine. Cool. Let's do that. And let's have him take that belt to WrestleMania to defend it against whoever. I just don't want him to not have his moment. Okay. He's been getting the short end of the stick for how long now? Like
5 years.
So charismatic. Obviously, has the confidence. Obviously, he has the athleticism. Why can't he have this belt? It doesn't have to be a long reign. And I feel like Cody, he does better on a chase. Even if we go another direction for Cody for Mania season with possibly CM Punk or Randy Orton or whoever, even if it's like a younger talent, like, Ricky Saints or something, I don't know. But I'm like, there's so many directions for Cody to go. He's better with the chase with the belt. And I think we've seen this during his first reign as well. His feuds just get repeated.
Yeah.
We can obviously tell that SmackDown is lacking Kevin Owens.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I feel like that's a real key thing. Kevin Owens isn't there. Randy, he isn't as present. So it's like, what are we doing with Cody?
Oh, I don't know either, but I know that Cody cut a promo a little later on, and he called Drew a cockroach. And he promised that with that cockroach, he's going to stomp him out. Which, okay, I don't know what that means, beyond the fact that he's going to end the rivalry with their next match, whenever that match ends up happening.
Right.
Could be the first SmackDown of the year, because they try to do big shows right at the beginning of the year, and I mean, I just don't. I see it possibly going to the Royal Rumble, but then I don't see it going to the Royal Rumble. I mean, we could have different directions, like I said, for both men, hopefully before the Royal Rumble.
I hope so too. I just don't know what they have planned. I mean, it's just one of those sit back and wait type things. So I'm just like, okay, like we'll see. And as locked in with SmackDown or Raw, in all honesty, I kind of watch to keep up, but I'm like, this isn't pulling me in. This is not.
Yeah.
This is not gearing me up for anything. But I also have to understand this is that time of year where there is that lull period, and we're waiting for the Rumble, Chamber, anything in between there, Mania, stuff like that. So like we're ramping up for it. It's just like trying to see what stories are ultimately going to be told.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we're getting the first teases and hints of what we're going to see in WrestleMania season. We got some of that at Survivor Series, but we're in that slow period of the holidays, and they go home for Thanksgiving, then they go home for Christmas, and then everything starts to matter again in January.
Yep.
So we got to get through December to get to January. That's usually how the calendar goes, Ken. Come on now. But we're going to get some great exhibition matches. We found out that Cody's going to face the winner of OBA Femi and Ricky Saints at Saturday night's main event. That match was won by OBA Femi. Now, we'll get into that later, but that sounds like it's going to be a really, really good match. I'm looking very forward to that match.
Same. I'm very excited for it. We'll get into it a little bit later, but no, I'm super excited for this match. I'm excited that it's going to be NXT talent being showcased. I feel like a lot of people don't tune into NXT. Well, I feel like there is, but there's a good part of the WWE fan base that only really know the main talent stars, and we have to get the people to even put their eyes to NXT and just see like what we have down there. NXT has so much potential, has so much talent down there, and I'm excited for them to actually have those stars.
I am too. I mean, Deadline was a great show. Just to get on a side note about that, NXT Deadline on Saturday night was a great show. I mean, I mentioned that I watched that instead of Collision on the previous show, But it was the Iron Survivor is always a fresh and innovative concept, and it's fun to watch. And then they had the shock title change with Oba beating Ricky Saints. I did not have that on my bingo card. I figured we were headed for Cody versus Ricky.
I thought it was going to be the AEW squad. They're going to be versing each other. But honestly, I think we can save Ricky and Cody for another time.
I think so too.
And I'm not upset by it. So him and Oba is going to be a fun time. We'll get into it.
Yeah, I mean, we won't be upset by Cody and Ricky in the future. We are upset over the fact that Gunther won the last time is now tournament. A lot of us are. But of course, we also knew this was coming. It's like Thanos, dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the same.
For me, finding out that Gunther has won, I just hearing the rumors, the teases, speculations, just like, okay, cool. If he wins, he's going to put on a good match. Like him and Cena, like we talked about this like in previous episodes, Gunther is going to put on a solid match. You can throw him in any generation of professional wrestling. He's going to do a good job. I think there's the people that wanted a younger talent to go against Cena. And then there's the people that just wanted, I think, anyone but Gunther. Like, anyone but Gunther. And it could just be because Gunther is just very who he is. Like, his character in the ring is very, like, strict and to the point. He's the ring general. This is what he does.
Yeah.
No BS, that type of thing. So, I mean, I know a lot of people aren't excited for it. I think it's going to be a good match. I think Cena does take the win in his final match as well. And he rides off into the sunset, and that's like his last performance. Or he could take the pin. He could put him over. Yeah. If he does put him over, that just gives Gunther so much more aura. It'll more than likely be compared to when Brock ended the streak type of thing. It'll be like a shock factor. And honestly, Brock, once he beat Taker, he ascended off into the main event scene more than what he was prior. So it's like this could help elevate that character they're going for with him, or Cena could just take the win and keep it going.
Yeah. I mean, we could get Super Cena one last time, I think.
Yeah. So
I would be okay with it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would be totally okay with that. I know some people thought that he would have the Intercontinental Championship during the last match. I know when I was looking at like reaction and stuff, they were saying like, well, if he were to drop it, whoever he's facing, it won't mean as much. But in this case, with it being Gunther, it actually makes sense that he dropped it back to Dom. So, I mean, I'm fine with it. It's going to be a good match. I'm praying it's a good match, honestly. I think a lot of us are just going to be emotional anyway during that night. So anything like this. So I feel like it'll be fine.
Yeah. I mean, I'm a chop aficionado, hence the name.
Yeah.
So we're going to get a lot of chops in this match. Mm-hmm. We're going to get a few rest holds. We're going to get the sleeper spot. The will Cena pass out, will Cena tap out. You know that Gunther's going to get him in the sleeper at some point in this match. But we got to get into it later.
Yep.
Other SmackDown happenings. We found out that Ilya does want to face Ciampa after all, even though he thinks Ciampa is a jackass, because Ciampa interfered in Ilya's business and inadvertently helped Ilya win against Carmelo Hayes, which... Why is Carmelo Hayes getting another crack at the U.S. Championship?
I think they want to put the belt on him, but I'm going back to his NXT run. I'm pretty sure he's had some matches with Ilya before. So I think they could run that a couple times. Yeah. But I don't see him dropping that belt though right now. I think they're just trying to. I think in 2026, Carmelo should be raising his stock in the mid card. So putting that title on him would not be a bad thing.
No, I think he would do great things with the U.S. title. I think Ilya has done great things with the U.S. title. I just think that we need to get past this little Ciampa hump. Mm-hmm. As much as I love Ciampa as a performer, I don't like this whole jackass arc that they've got him on. It's not hitting for me.
I'm NXT Ciampa, not gonna lie. I want NXT Gargano as well. I know they're just at this stagnant point right now. I just don't know if it's because the writers don't have the stories available. They don't want to focus on them right now. Whatever the case is, it's just not hitting for me. Like, I just don't know what it is. I'm really hoping by Rumble I'm more tuned into the WWE product. I feel like the only thing keeping me in tune right now is John Cena.
Yeah, I would agree with that assessment. And also, I just want to warn you that in January, SmackDown goes back to 3 hours. So it better pick up. The quality better increase, especially with that extra hour.
That'll be fun.
Totally. Alba Fire got squashed by Jade after Julia ran off Chelsea Green. I don't know what they're doing with this whole Jade and Chelsea Green thing. And then also B-Fab and Michin. I mean, like...
I'm only seeing two things here. They either want to make Jade a double champion, or they're just not elevating that women's U.S. title how they should be, because they don't have enough women on SmackDown for Jade to feud with. So now Jade is feuding with the mid-card women that's supposed to be for Chelsea Green, but she's squashing them.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are we doing? We don't have no Tiffany. We don't have no Bianca. We don't have no new NXT stars. Like, what
Charlotte and Alexa are in tag team business.
Yes, Charlotte and Alexa are in tag team still. We're running scarce. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a draft, call up some NXT stars. I don't know what they have to do. I really don't know. But Jade's title reign is not giving for me. Like, I wanted it, and I'm glad she has this belt, but it's like, your feuds are against the people that are supposed to be going after the U.S. title. Yeah. Who are your main card opponents? Are we just trying to have you squash everyone until, let's say, a Bianca comes back, or a Bayley gets traded over, or Alexa and Charlotte split? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm kind of frustrated with it too, because Jade should just be going out like Goldberg every week, smashing jabronis one by one.
And I guess she is doing that technically.
Yeah, but she's not doing it in matches. That's what's bugging me about it. She's doing it in segments, like in the ring with Chelsea's pyrotechnic celebration last week, and then this week, yes, she got to smash Alba Fire, but it's not. I don't know if that's leading to a match with Chelsea Green, and then you also have the whole thing with Michin and B-Fab. I mean, B-Fab looks a little shook every time she's around Jade all of a sudden, and we know that B-Fab has no problem expressing herself, so that's going to be an issue, I think, coming down the pike.
I think so too, and I'm like, so what are we? So is it going to be Michin and Jade?
Yeah.
Or is it going to be B-Fab and Jade again, and you're going to squash her again? Like, unless B-Fab gets a win, it can be non-title. But what is the purpose in this? And Alba Fire, our longest reigning NXT UK Women's Champion, the
only thing I can see happening with this, with the B-Fab, is that she's going to align with Jade at some point.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. I mean, SmackDown also has Nia and Lash, but I know they're in a tag team. So, I mean, I guess they're not going after anything in singles titles as of yet. So, I mean, I guess, but I don't know. I'm just not locked into this. I'm really not. Right. I want to be. Like, even Julia is a star in the ring. WWE has not presented her as such. In NXT, she had a little bit, and then they brought her up too fast, in my opinion. I think she should have stayed down there a little bit longer, developed the relationship with the crowd, with the fans, with the talent, things like that. And I think her transition coming onto the main roster would have been just fine. Again, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah. Damn it, Road Dogg. Now, one thing that doesn't give me a headache is the solo promo that he cut on the Wyatt Six, in particular Uncle Howdy, saying that Uncle Howdy does not deserve the name of Wyatt, and then mentioning that he just has to leave. That was a really direct pot shot, brutal stuff, and it led to a nice brawl. I mean, the face-off between the two factions, I'm here for it. I mean, unfortunately, I think it's going to result in the Wyatt Six losing the tag team titles. I mean, they're due to do that, but you know, when it's the MFTs, I mean, which two of them are going to take the tag titles?
I don't know. I feel like Bo doesn't have the tag titles. It's Joe Gacy,
Joe and Dexter Lumis.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to be Solo. Solo doesn't necessarily need it. I mean,
no, I think Solo and Uncle Howdy could have a nice little singles rivalry. Then you would have, I guess, Lumis and Gacy going against Tongaloa and JC Mateo, because Tala Tonga has proven he's only Solo's bodyguard, and Tama Tonga is looking like he's going to go after the U.S. title. So we've got that to look forward to.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the MFTs, they're needed on SmackDown. The Wyatt Six, I feel like it'll be heel versus heel or tweener versus heel faction.
Yeah.
I feel like that's my only thing. Unless the Wyatt Six would be considered the face in this. I'm not exactly sure, but I don't know. I mean, it'll be entertaining. I think this will help the Wyatt Six because, again, even though they're the tag champs, like I feel like they haven't been as prominent on SmackDown. I feel like in the summer, those tag titles were being defended every week or every other week.
Yes.
And they showed out. The people that were all involved during that like tag team summer of like SmackDown tag team, like running everything and keeping the fans intrigued on SmackDown as well. So, I mean, maybe this is a good way to get the titles off the Wyatt Six onto the MFTs. And then if they drop it, it'll go to like DIY or something. I don't know, but
yeah. Motor City Machine
Guns. Yep.
Yeah. I like that they're going to try and reinvigorate the tag team scene on SmackDown because it's been a while. It's been a while that the titles have been off TV. And yeah, we also learned that Bayley will be facing Sol Ruca at Saturday night's main event. I mean, this to me has a real potential to be a breakout moment for Sol on a big stage. It's giving for me.
So I was extremely excited about this match being announced. Sol is a star. Honestly, I thought she was going to win that deadline. I swore she was. I swore it, her or Lola Vice. But I'm very excited for this. I think this will help Sol, like you stated. I think this will also help Bayley as well. I think she's in this chapter in her career where she wants to aid talent and guide newer talent. So this is honestly like the perfect time for her.
Yeah, I agree. Bayley is in that phase of her career where she wants to give back, and I'm really looking forward to what she can do with Sol. We'll get into that again a little later. But that when they announced that match, I was like, oh.
Yeah, no, I'm extremely excited about that.
Yes, I am too. Now, Monday Night Raw was a little less than exciting in parts. I was more focused on the group chat. We had a little virtual watch party on the server last night, and it went predictably off the rails at times. It was fun, but it was wacky. So I had to go back and re-watch Raw. So if I mangle some parts here, my bad.
But what do we have on Monday Night Raw?
So I'm going to be a little out of order with this. Yep. Now, Gunther kicked off the show. He said he's going to make John Cena either give up or pass out, and he's going to break his spirit like he's never had it broken before. And, I mean, if there's anybody that could do it, it's Gunther.
Right.
He's got the chops. He's got the aura. He's that guy right now. But this was a simple and effective promo to get us kind of excited for the match. This is like Rocky versus Drago from Rocky IV. Pretty much. And because Gunther would be the kind of guy that would be like, if he dies, he dies.
No, that's accurate. I think I seen it in the chat as well, and I'm like, this makes sense. That's just Gunther though. Like, he's very to the point. He's not going to bullshit you with the promo. He does play like some like mind games and stuff like in his past promos, but I feel like this was really straight to the point. The mind game he played in this one was having the clock there, because he knows how the fans feel about John Cena. They know, like he already knows. So like that's his stuff that he does, you know. So I mean, this worked for him. He kicked off the show. He said what he had to say, and he was out. I mean,
yeah, and he built intrigue and interest in the match with just a simple 10-minute promo.
Yep.
And I was like, good job. Io versus Kairi, that was a solid match, but it didn't really build on the chaos that we had at the end of last week's Raw with the women's tag team scene. It did establish that the Kabuki Warriors probably will be defending their tag team titles against Rhea and Io soon. And, you know, I'm down for it. I think we've been building towards a tag title match between these two teams for a while now. And let's get to it already, because it feels like it's been going on for a long time.
I think it'll probably be the first Monday Night Raw of the year, like how they did it for the kickoff live on Netflix. I think it'll be something like that, or like a day one PLE or something they'll announce last second. I don't know, but it'll be something like that. I believe it was a solid match. I did enjoy it. We got a little bit of like disruption and stuff, but it wasn't anything too crazy. But
no, it wasn't. Asuka interfered, and then Rhea took out Asuka, and then over the moonsault, and we're out.
Yeah, no, it was pretty to the point. Kind of just like, okay, let's keep this going type of thing. But
Stephanie Vaquer was out for a promo. She called herself the #1 woman in the locker room, essentially, and it's hard to disagree with her. I mean, she's holding the Women's World Championship. She's on top of a stacked roster, and she got interrupted by Nikki Bella, and Nikki Bella started running her down, and then all of a sudden she was attacked by Raquel, which, I mean, is Nikki hurt? Is there something we don't know? I mean, because she just turned heel, and now they're going to try and get us to feel sympathy for her by having her attacked by an even bigger heel. I don't know. I was left a little bit perplexed. But by the same token, Raquel and Stephanie has the chance to be a really good feud.
I think it does as well. I think I'm probably going to get backlash for this one. I wouldn't be upset if Nikki calls Stephanie the belt to get it on Raquel. Honestly, like I need some drama. What I can say, since Liv Morgan has been back, Monday Night Raw has been much better. I can't say that. But no, I think if we went down that route with Vaquer, Raquel, and Bella, I think that would be kind of good. I mean, we'll see how it plays out. Stephanie could keep the belt until WrestleMania, honestly. But if we wanted to switch it up and have that time, then I see why not.
I mean, Raquel was pretty much going into business for herself, and that meant that Liv had to play off that she was cool with teaming with Roxanne and going after the tag belts. So there was a little bit of tension in the Judgment Day clubhouse. But Raquel had a match with Lyra Valkyria, and she won thanks to Liv's interference. We're probably getting this as a side feud while Rhea and Io chase the gold. Lyra and Bayley and Roxanne and Liv could be a really, really good match if done right.
Even the entrance that Roxanne and Liv had last night, they have such good chemistry. Same thing with Roxanne and Raquel. They have great chemistry. And I think that's why I'm starting to enjoy Judgment Day more, because it's the women of Judgment Day, not necessarily the men of Judgment Day, except Dom. But like, I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a good tag team for Liv and Roxanne. It's going to also help Roxanne as well. Like, I think she's a sponge. She's there right now, soaking everything up.
Oh, yeah. And not only that, but I mean, the common denominator in the chemistry that you notice is Roxanne herself. I mean, she is a generational talent. And she's going to rack up multiple world championships by the time she's done. I mean, she's just basically got to wait her turn in line.
Yep.
But she's going to get there, and she is, like you said, she is definitely soaking everything up like a sponge. And I'm excited for her future, but I'm also kind of excited because the women of the Judgment Day really are bringing it.
No, I'm very excited to see how that all plays out, though.
Yes. Speaking of things that brought it, War Raiders, AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. What a match. That was awesome. I
don't think I tuned in for it. I think I might have missed this match, but
you missed a banger.
AJ and Dragon Lee are awesome entities, and so is the War Raiders. They're super athletic for big guys, so
yes,
I know it was a banger.
Yeah, it was, and it led to a face-off after the match between the New Day, who was on commentary, and AJ and Dragon Lee. Of course, I believe they rechristened themselves because they have Grayson Waller. They rechristened themselves the New G'day. Yeah, that's right. I've grown. I didn't come up with that one. I did not. I know. I come up with the bad jokes on this show, but this one was not me. The New G'day and AJ and Dragon had a little face-off, but then out came the Usos, who declared that they were back in the tag team division. So, what? I mean, we're going to run back New Day and Usos for the 9 millionth time?
I don't think so. It'll probably happen, right?
Yeah.
But I think when the Usos take a loss, that's when Jay's going to have his little crash out part 12 on his brother. That'll send Jimmy into his parental leave. And yeah, it'll be a match when he comes back with the brothers.
That's right. He is due to go out on paternity soon.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So good way to both serve the story with Jay and also write Jimmy off. Do you see them winning the tag titles in the meantime?
Maybe, because those Raw tag titles, I feel like AJ and Dragon Lee has brought some life to them, but I feel like it would give the titles a little bit more if the Usos had it, even if it was for like a 3-week run. They still held those belts. I could see it happening. It wouldn't be like my first thing that comes to mind. I can see them taking L's right now.
Yeah, and then maybe getting frustrated. Jay gets frustrated, and then he just snaps after an L.
Right.
Yeah. And snapping things. Oh, another Natty and Maxine vignette. Oh, yeah. Dungeon training with Maxine has been delightful to watch. I've really enjoyed them showing the hardcore version of Natty as well. The indie version that we've been getting of her. It's been really cool to see that on Monday Night Raw. What are your thoughts?
Natty and the Dynasty and just the dungeon. It's just, I love it. I feel like this has helped bring confidence to Maxine and Natty, in my opinion. I feel like a lot of us know what she does outside of WWE. Like, she's very much training. She wants to bring up the talent and such. So I feel like seeing this put on our screens is actually really, really good. I honestly feel like Natty is due for a belt sometime soon, in my opinion. I mean, I don't think it's happening. She's reached that veteran status, but mind seeing her and Maxine having a little feud if it ever came to that, or even just her pursuing a championship belt in the future. But no, I like the vignettes. I think that's like good to have there to show like Maxine is training. Maxine is doing this stuff. So
yes, and Maxine's putting in the work to be better, and I love that. I love it. I mean, she's really come a long way from where she was as a performer. And then we get to the Vision. The Vision dominated this show.
I love them, but I'm like, bro, like, y'all have something to say.
Yeah. It's an evolving and changing version of the Vision. It's not just Seth going, ha, 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 or however he does it. So the shenanigans started off with Logan knocking out Rey Mysterio with brass knucks. LA Knight comes out to make the save, sets up a match with Logan Paul later on. I mean, the fact that we're getting Logan Paul and LA Knight on Netflix instead of on a PLE is pretty big in and of itself. That match also featured interference from the mystery, the masked man.
I love this masked man. I love him.
I've heard some wild speculation on this guy, whoever it might be.
I've heard too many names. I think WWE is also switching up the people or persons, whatever, just to throw off the crowd. I feel like it'll be too obvious. Maybe they're doing multiple people. I want it to be like Paul goes to Adam Pearce and he's like, well, I looked into their eyes. I know it's two different. Like, you're looking for one person, it's two different people. Like, I want it to be something like that, to where like the vision has nothing to do with it. Like, they don't even know who it is yet. That type of thing.
I have heard some wild speculation, like I said, that Survivor Series, it was Austin Theory.
Right.
Last night I heard some people think it was Montez Ford.
I've heard that.
And others think that this thing is going to carry on until January when Chris Jericho returns. Because I'm like, if they reveal this guy to be Chris Jericho, stop. No.
It could be that, because I've heard some other things too. I've heard like this is Seth Rollins' vision, like this is his vision, like since they try to take it from him, that type of thing. I've heard it to where it could be all of those talents you named, but Seth is the front person. I've heard the same thing that you've also heard. I don't know. I mean, they could go. Honestly, there's a lot of avenues they could take with this. In all honesty.
Yeah. It's intriguing, but at the same time, it's frustrating because I just wish if it was Seth, they would have unmasked him at Survivor Series, I think.
Yep.
And also, Seth does not make sense to be this mystery attacker since Bron and Bronson attacked him. Why would he help them win a War Games match or whatever? So, I mean, Chris Jericho is a left field choice for me. I think it makes more sense for it to be Austin Theory.
But if it's Austin, well, I guess I'm thinking too far into this. But I'm like, if it's Austin Theory, is Paul Heyman behind that? Or is that like a Seth move? Because I know it was talked about, I guess, before he was injured, that Theory would be coming into the group.
Right.
So I'm just like, is this like a Seth thing? Or is this like a Paul Heyman call?
I think it's a Paul Heyman call.
Okay.
Kind of like the Shield in 2013 with CM Punk. Kind of that way. Yeah, that's right. We got the callbacks.
Yes.
Yeah. Other shenanigans. We got a hell of a promo from Braun Breaker last week, and we got another one. He says he does not want the new nice CM Punk. He wants asshole Punk. He wants the guy that nobody wanted to deal with from 2011 to 2013. And I'm kind of in agreement with that. Like, bring back the guy that was a jerk. The guy that got fired by AEW. The guy that that scorched the Rock on the mic. That guy would be great to have again.
I don't know if they want that.
Yeah, I know. Once you open up Pandora's box, you can't close it back up.
Yeah, you can't close it back up.
You raise a point.
But no, I think that was a great promo. Bron is a star. We know this. Like, just hearing him more and more and more on the mic gives me so much joy. I'm like, okay, has the confidence. He knows he's got it. This is what we want. And I also want that CM Punk as well. I'm intrigued to see how they take this. Again, is this one of those title matches that is coming soon, correct? Like, is this in?
Oh yeah, CM Punk and Braun Breaker are having a match on January 5th.
Okay, yeah. So I'm like, I'm very excited for this, and I think CM Punk may bring it. He may even wear old gear to call it back. I would pop.
He's gonna come out to This Fire Burns, I think.
That.
Now, I mean, there's also the fact that I think that the mystery attacker will interfere in the match between Braun and Punk. Whether or not that is to cost him the title or not, I don't know. You could try Bron on a short run before WrestleMania to see if he's ready for the big time. But I also think that messes with their WrestleMania plans for whatever, CM Punk's going to do. I don't know. All I know is that LA Knight will not be factoring into the plans anytime soon. He lost his match to Logan Paul, and then he got beat up by the Vision, and then he got flattened on a car by Bronson Reed with a tsunami. So he's taking an extended break. But yeah, I think between that and then Bron saying he was going to take Punk's title and then take his wife if he...
That was kind of wild, okay? That's very much wild. He was out of pocket for that, but...
Oh, yeah. Did you see Logan's face?
Yes. I feel like he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do, Bron.
Yeah.
He's like, ooh, like, people are like, ooh, because you don't bring up AJ. So you're going to get that toll. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, Bron's doing a great job.
See, I think with Bron, you're getting the in-ring ability of his father and the microphone ability of his uncle.
You get both.
You get the best of both worlds.
Yes.
It's like if you merge both Steiners into one wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm loving it. It's great. Monday Night Raw was not that great, but Bron brought a little bit of light to it.
Mm-hmm.
Could have been a better show. I mean, I guess you can't complain too much, especially because of what we're getting on Saturday.
Yes.
Because what we're getting on Saturday, we're getting Cody Rhodes and OBA Femi. I want, a lot of people want OBA to absolutely destroy Cody. I'm not one of them. I think that really kind of reduces the credibility of your WWE champion if you have him take an L to what is essentially a developmental brand champion. But I also am intrigued to watch the match because I want to see what OBA can do against main roster championship level talent.
Right. I'm in the same boat. I think OBA will be able to showcase his strength. Mm-hmm. I think he's going to get a lot of offense against Cody, but I truly believe that Cody's going to turn into like his version of Super Cena, so like Super Cody Rhodes, and he's going to beat the big bad or the young big bad OBA Femi. But it's going to be a good match.
That I think I agree with. I definitely agree with you there. I mean, it's going to be a great match, and they really, really knocked it out of the park in booking this. I was really surprised to see that OBA beat Ricky to get this match, but I'm still very excited for that on Saturday. I think this one opens the show. Either any of these three could open the show. We all know Cena's going last.
Okay.
He better go last, I should say. There's been rumors he might open the show.
I've heard that.
If you want people to leave halfway through the show, then you have Cena go on first, I guess. Yeah. We're all there for John Cena, though, so let him go on one last time.
Well, I'm very excited for this match, though. I think it's going to be OBA's gonna kill you. It's gonna be like those type of chants. Yes. I'm just like so excited for it.
Yes, I'm excited for it too, and I'm excited to see how Cody overcomes the big bad. The match of the night candidate for me is Sol versus Bayley. We talked about this a little bit earlier. Sol and Bayley it has the potential to really be a breakout moment for Sol, especially if she hits a soul snatcher on Bayley live on a stage like this. Yes, you said it before. Sol is a star.
Yes,
she's a star waiting to happen. I think this is basically her breakout moment. She's going to go to the main roster. She's going to wrap up some business with Zarya down at NXT. But yeah, this is her getting her foot in the door to the main roster.
Yeah, I think if this is a good showing for her, and she's in the Rumble as well, that could be the echoes of her coming onto the main roster. And SmackDown desperately needs someone like Sol right now. So
yes, they do. They definitely do. I would agree. And this is, how we get there.
I'm so excited.
You want excitement? Hello,
yes.
Javon Evans and Leon Slater from TNA. against AJ Styles and Dragon Lee. This match, how did Cyclops put it? This match is gonna fuck.
Yes, no, this match is gonna fuck because they're all super athletic, jumpy guys, even AJ. So it's just like, yes, I'm getting what I want. It's gonna be so good.
And not only that, but you're also getting a TNA legend versus a TNA current star or future star. You're getting great tag team action. You're getting Javon Evans, who, I mean, that boy is bouncy, and he has very bright future ahead of him.
Yes.
And I really, really am excited about this match. It's going to be so fun to watch. There's going to be a lot of moments where I'm like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, no way. And matches like this get you giddy.
Yes.
And that's how I'm feeling about it. So I like Javon and Leon to win this match, though.
I would like that as well. I think it would be good for them. They just became a tag team not that long ago. So
right.
I like seeing their matches. I seen the one a few weeks back on the Triple I show. So I like it. I like it.
Yes, and I can't say enough about how much I want to see this match. Once they announced it last night, I was like, yes, please. And then, of course, the main event, the reason we're all going to DC, John Cena's final match against the Ring General Gunther. Your basic Drago versus Rocky.
Mm-hmm.
Big bad foreign heel breaking down our American hero.
Right.
Our generational hero in his final match.
In Washington, D.C. So heroic.
No less.
Love him.
Yes, indeed. It's going to be one of those technical matches. I think there's going to be, like I said, there's going to be rest holds.
Mm-hmm.
There's going to be chops.
Yep.
There's going to be a lot of chain wrestling because you get that from Gunther. Once he builds on one move after another, there's going to be a lot of great near falls in this match.
I believe that.
I think we get one last showing of Super Cena where he kicks out of everything. But ultimately, I think he passes out in the sleeper.
I can see that. I don't want that, but I can see that. I can see that happening. I mean, he'll put him over. I mean, I think it'll be a beautiful match. If it does end that way, it'll be a beautiful match.
Yes.
Even if he does take the loss, it'll still be a beautiful match. And I know, like, some people may be like, she's crazy for saying that, but like, depending on how the match is structured, it'll still be a good ending for him. I don't know.
Yeah. Execution is key here.
Yes.
I think they've botched a lot of the John Cena retirement tour, but I think they have a chance to really do something special on Saturday night, win or lose for John Cena.
Right.
And I'm really, really hoping that they bring the goods and put on a classic.
I'm about to start crying thinking about it, but
I'm getting a little emotional over here.
I don't know. I like the card. I want it to be a 5-match card, maybe even 6, but I doubt they'll to do that.
We're not getting more than 4.
I would like for it to be at least 2 more matches, in my opinion. But no, I'm very excited to see the talent that we are from NXT, from TNA as well. I think we're honestly making history with those mergers. So that's just excellent to see. I'm so excited for Saturday.
Yeah, I'm excited for all of it. Saturday night's going to be a fun night. The whole weekend's going to be fun. We're going to have a lot of great people in the server getting together. Hopefully, like, shout out to the San Diego people who went to Survivor Series. We have a lot to follow up on for those vibes.
Y'all had a blast. Y'all had a time.
Yes, and they took care of each other.
Yes.
I mean, that thread, that the Survivor Series thread was just epic entertainment that night. I happened to be working third shift and just listening and watching everything happen. The Chronicles of Simon.
Yes,
yes, it was so fun to watch their exploits, and I hope we can only hope to come remotely close to how the vibes that they had going on.
Yes,
I'm hoping for like the vibes we had in Vegas.
Vegas vibes were immaculate. Loved it.
Yes, yes, indeed. I mean, there's talk of going out after the boardwalk event on Friday night. We're gonna go to a Korean karaoke bar and have soju shots. I'm warning everybody that you don't want to see me drunk on soju right now. I mean, you want to see a man howl at the moon? I'm your guy for that. If that happens.
No, it'll be so much fun. I'm excited for this weekend.
Yes, I am too. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing everybody. I'm looking forward to the good times and the bonding, and we're gonna all hug each other and cry our eyes out, and we're gonna smoke cigars, and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna like I said, we're gonna take care of each other too. We're gonna make sure everybody gets home safe.
Right.
And yeah, I mean, we're gonna try and recreate the vibes they had in San Diego.
Oh hell.
Unfortunately, there's no Tijuana to go to.
I wish we did have Tijuana.
It's been a long time since I've been in Tijuana, and oh man, I had a blast in Tijuana. Rosarita is another great Mexican city to go to for a party.
I'll add that to my list.
Oh yes, definitely. I did New Year's in Rosarita in 2005. I had an epic night. Yeah, but I think we're going to have an epic night in DC, an epic weekend. A lot of people coming in all over the world. Looking forward to seeing everybody. Looking forward to picking up half of them from the airport.
You're a good man, Dork. You're a good man.
I try. I really do. I mean, that's just how excited I am for this weekend, and how excited I am to see everybody. But now I got to stick the landing. We got to end this show.
Yeah.
I want to thank Mirah for joining me tonight.
No problem. Anytime.
Oh, absolutely. I want to thank all you in the server for coming out to DC this weekend in advance.
Yes.
Hopefully you'll listen to this on the plane while you're flying over. And yeah, we'll see you all this weekend, and we'll all have a good cry over John Cena's career ending.
Bye, if I'll see you in DC, come say hi.
Yeah, we'll be wearing t-shirts with our names on them, so looking forward to it. And we have been Pinfalls and Passports, and we thank you for joining us tonight.